All right, guys, I have a bunch of bikes here and I have this durometer. So we're gonna go around and we're going to test the durometer of these different bikes. All right, so we have a stock CB500X here. It's brand new. I don't even know if it has 100 miles on it. So these are the Dunlop Trail Missions or whatever. They're not the Trail Max Missions. These are the stock tires that come on the CB500X. So let's see what we have here. Looks like maybe 65, 60. Yeah, I'd say about 62 it's reading. Let's look at the back one. So the back one's been sitting in the sun, and so it might read a little bit lower. So the lower the durometer, the softer the compound is. Right at 60. So we'll say the stock tires that come on a CB500X are right at a durometer of 60. Let's see if I can get it. It's hard to film and do this at the same time. You guys are getting the picture. Okay, next we have the Dunlop 606. Okay, that's surprising. It's a much harder tire. It's coming in at about a 75 durometer, and I thought these were going to be softer. Very, very interesting. Let's check the back one, which is a 606 also. And this is in the low 70s right here. 72, 73. And that's with it sitting in the sun. It's a Magnum SX. Never really even heard of this tire. Just your basic knobby. And this one's coming in right around that 60 durometer. All right, so here's the Dunlop Trail Max Mission tires. This is supposed to be one of the softest compound tires in the front and one of the hardest in the rear. So let's find out right here. We got the tool right here. It's coming in right around 60. 65. Try a different line here. Yeah, I mean mid 60s, mid to low 60s. And the back. Again, these are Trail Max Mission tires. So we're getting a solid 70 right there. Actually, it's a little bit more than a 70. So the back is definitely harder. Could be a 75. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So we're looking at about a 75 durometer in the rear and about a 60 up front, and that's for the Dunlop Trail Max Missions. Okay, and so here we go with the Shinko 804 and the 805 in the back. So let's look at the 804 right here. This is a brand new tire. I think it was just put on today. Looking at 65. I can smell the newness. So 65, so it's a little bit harder than the Dunlop Trail Max Mission tire. So that would be a softer compound in the front. Let's look at the rear here. The rear's pretty new too. And we're looking at 60. Like a solid 60, so that's pretty good. That's a nice and soft tire. So it'd be nice to try these out. All right, let's look at some street tires now. I'm looking at a softer tire here. You can see it's about a 55. All right, so here's some Dunlop Sport Max tires. Let's check these out. Coming in a little bit harder than those Michelins. Make sure we're getting a clean surface here. Yeah, so these are coming in, I'd say around 65 or so. Maybe a little bit lower. So these are definitely harder than the Michelin Powers over there, whatever, I think they're Power 5s or something. But these, you'll probably get a little bit more miles out of these, but those might grip a little bit better. Here's a Michelin Pilot Power, a little bit different model, but kind of a close tire. So you can see again, this one's a little bit harder compound than these Michelins right here. So yeah, so this front tire here, and 50. This is pretty soft tire compared to what we've been looking at. Right there eating. Oh hell yeah, dude! She'll love this. Gretel, sit, sit, sit.
Good girl.
So here's the rear Michelin.
I'm Dave. Nice to meet you. That's Michael.
Hello, Christina.
Jeff.
Jeff. We're by Jeff.
Yeah, we're by Jeff. Her name is not Chip.
Not Jeff.
Gretel.
Not Chip. Yeah. You can go to Chip if you want to.
I think it's
Dog?
No, man.
I don't know.
All right, one last test. The 1950 something Massey Ferguson. So these tires are not going to be 70 years old, but they're old. It's the same as the Nobbies almost. Yeah. This is a newer tire here. This one might be soft actually. No, it's hard. This is the hardest tire that I've measured all day. Almost 80.
You do the 805s?
Yeah. Yeah, the back was 60.